Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up Wednesday. I'm Steven.
I'm John. Good morning.
And I apologize ahead of time if I cough. I've been a little under the weather for the last few days.
Or if the phone rings, because the emergency broadcast system is doing a bunch of tests this morning.
So welcome to Wake Up Wednesday. We are going to cover the duplicate feature in your inventory. We're also going to cover a couple of other things like create an item number, just kind of some of the key things right there in the inventory screen that you'll see today. We did this a really long time ago, and so we wanted to revisit this for those that have not been watching Wake Up Wednesday as long, so that you can make sure you're taking advantage. So this is going to be a really short video today. Yesterday was our birthday, so it was a fun
Happy
day.
birthday.
So it was good.
Yeah, it was fun.
We are 88.
We are.
Next year will be our 90th birthday.
We can go into the future.
Yep.
88 miles per hour. Movie
There you
trivia.
Yep. If you know the movie reference he just said, put it in the comments.
That's right.
All right. But let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, we're going to try to keep this one short today. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to jump right into the inventory screen. John will take over.
So before I kind of get started here, this is really this key feature is when you're adding like items. So in other words, maybe you got a t-shirt in and you've got the same shirt, but it's in maybe 5 or 6 different sizes.
Or
so
calendars.
That's kind of
I've heard a lot of people use it for calendars.
Yep. So just things like that. So if you set up a generic calendar, if you have real stores do it differently. So if you use this, drop in the comments how you're using it. Today I'm going to just do t-shirts.
Yeah, and it's really a way just to duplicate a lot of the same information and make small changes. So like a title might be the only thing you change because you have the same of everything else. And so we're going to go ahead and jump into inventory screen and kind of show you that feature.
Yeah, so here we go. Where am I at?
Should be down right there. You go.
There it is. All right.
Click on
So
inventory.
we're gonna. All right. So I'm gonna use my button, inventory maintenance, IVM for short, and I'm gonna go into add, and then have the. Sorry.
They keep doing emergency calls. It's kind of weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I
And
don't
it's
know
just
why
a test, but they're calling all the phones and cell phones and
they're making fun of us at the same time. Exercise. Okay, so I'm gonna go here.
and now y'all can see it on the computer that we're not lying there. All right, we'll send them to voicemail.
No, we're behind it. We're in front of that.
Oh, they can't see that pop up?
Can't see it. Okay, so here we are. This is you're probably going to have an item number. I don't, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use the create item number. This is if you don't have an item number, then you just use the button. So I hit create an item number. If this is a Caruso t-shirt, you're obviously going to scan a number, and so I'm just going to put my fave t-shirt, and then maybe small. Oh man, fingers are off a little bit. Small. And so then I'm going to go through here
When you're
and
hungry and you want a snack.
maybe I'm going to put apparel, APP. That's going to automatically change it to my category of apparel.
Remember, you can use the 3-digit abbreviation or the 3-character abbreviation.
And you could do the lookup as well. If you did a lookup, you could go find whichever it is. I just did APP, the abbreviation, to make that a little faster. What I'm going to show you too is just so you can see. So I'm going to put pub here, BI for binding. Really, you're going to come in and probably just put a price. Maybe it's a $19.99 shirt. I'm just going to put some things in here. And it's going to duplicate every option on here. So I'm going to say I'm bringing in 2 on hand. The vendor is maybe 479. Just something here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose save. Options save. And then on the next one, if you have an item number, again, you're going to scan it. I don't, so I'm going to go ahead and use the, I can't find I'm going to create item number. And then what you'll see is the button here changed from create item number to duplicate. And so if you click duplicate, you can see that it adds all of those things I've done.
Except on hand.
Except on hands. Does not do on hands. And so I'm going to change this to medium. And then I'm going to say, oh, well, I got 3 of these.
And you could use a shortcut Alt-H if you wanted to jump straight to that field, too.
You can see with the underlined letter, you can jump to those with your Alt key. I'm going to go ahead and choose Save. And I'm going to do that again. So again, so you can see right now it says Create Item Number. I'm going to hit Create again. And then I'm going to hit Duplicate. And then, so now this is going to be my large shirt. And at some point, if you charge more for extra large, you can go change the prices. And then I'm going to say I have 3 of those. And then I'm going to save. One last, maybe you charged a little bit more for the extra large. I'm going to hit Create Item Number. Click the Duplicate. And then I'm going to put a 2X. And then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to say I have 4 of these. But the extra large is $21.99. And so I'm going to come in here, $21.99, $21.99. I'm going to choose Options, Save. And you could just keep doing that over and over until you add all of the like items. So
yeah, so this is really good for those type of T-shirts, or this could be used for calendars or like the little pass-alongs, just any little minor changes where most of the information is going to be the identical.
Speaking of pass-it-ons, I think next week I'm going to cover a program called IVUPC that's similar. It's adding like items, but you only have one main item number that all of these items tie to. So next week, that's what we'll probably be covering.
Yeah, and that's going to be really good for items like items that you're not really... Yeah, pass-it-ons is a good example. You're not really inventorying every one of those items. It's just one item, so here's how many total pass-alongs or pass-it-ons that we sold. And so we'll kind of get into that next week. But that's all we had today. If you have any prayer requests, always drop those in the comment section. If they're private prayer requests, you can put in there an anonymous request or email those specific requests to us because we will be praying over those. We are praying over you. We hope that you had a happy Easter. And I think that's all we have for today. So if you have any questions or anything.
Yeah, any questions over what I covered today, just send an email to support. Be happy to answer those.
Yep. And hi, everybody. We see several of you in right now. And so
hello.
Movie trivia. What movie, what 80s movie? I'll give you a little hint. Had to do with 88. That's all we're going to do because we give the 80s hint.
That's right.
All right. And I think that's it. If you have anything, drop it in the comments. We look forward to seeing you next week.
Love you guys.
Next week's Wake Up Wednesday. Bye, everybody.